Angel, could you outline the recent trends that you've observed in stock market participation?
So I believe that in 2020, we've seen the rise of retail trading in Australia and around the world. In Australia, my research shows that there is a 60% increase in trading volume during COVID-19. I believe the reasons are related to the lockdown, low interest rate, and also the stock market crash in March last year.
And Angel, how have millennials and Gen Z been getting involved in investing, and what are they investing in?
According to the ASX Investor Report, it shows that most of the Gen Z and millennials invest in Australian shares, followed by investment property, and a lot of them are wanting to get in the exchange traded funds market because 45% of them invest. 45% of them indicated they plan to buy ETFs in the next 12 months.
So what role has social media played in the role of investing?
The young generation, they are heavy users of social media, and young investors love the concept of investing and being able to make their own financial decision. But some of them lack the knowledge of doing so confidently, and financial advice is usually very costly, especially for the young generation. Hungry for financial knowledge, they turn to social media for free investment advice.
And what should younger investors keep in mind when reading and viewing social media, in your view? And could you share with us perhaps some tips for new investors?
So I have seen a lot of short videos on TikTok. If you look at the hashtag FinTalk, a lot of short videos about investment advice. There are a lot of investment channels on YouTube, a lot of chat groups on Facebook talking about stock investment tips. And we've seen Reddit discussion where the GameStop trading frenzy originated. So here I will talk about a few tips before you decide to follow any investment advice on social media. First, always do some research, explore the background and digital footprint of an influencer or the so-called finfluencer. Don't just assume that a large number of followers makes someone worth following. Popularity doesn't equal credibility. Look into the background and educational qualifications. While you don't need a degree to get rich, but there should be some sort of evidence for their claims to be someone worth listening to. Second, there's never a one-size-fits-all investment approach because different investors have different risk appetites, risk objectives, investment horizons, and tax position. An investment strategy that suits the influencer may not suit you. Third, I've heard that there's a Chinese philosopher saying that those who know do not tell. That it was in the 6th century, but I think that's still true in finance because why is someone sharing their secret with you for free? If an influencer really has some strategy to beat the market, they should have acted upon it themselves before the arbitrage opportunity is gone. And fourthly, always raise your eyebrows when a specific investment product or company is recommended because that potentially reflects some vested interest of the influencer. Or always check if any sponsorship is mentioned, even it could be at the very bottom of the description box of the video. And finally, be wary of those who promote ideas of day trading and get rich quick schemes. It is very common to see posts or videos about how you can become a millionaire overnight. Some claim to become full-time day trader and they encourage followers to do the same. But for amateurs, you may be playing with fire. While it is possible to make a very huge gain on an initial investment, but these are the exception rather than the rule.